Orientation locked. Oh my God. I woke up today for just early this morning. I took my vitamins and my pills, and then I went straight back to bed because I was really confused and I had no idea what the frick was going on. And now I'm lying in bed again, trying to gain equilibrium and talking to no one, which is like my favorite stuff ever. And I am learning this. I don't know what this is. Says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Hi, African Jamaican girl. Hey, mama. Hey, Mama. Hi, Miss Fowler. I am lying in my bed again, and it's 3 almost 3 p.m. I feel like such a loser. This is the one. There are lots of things I don't like about being a Sangoma. This is one of them. Okay. This is one of them. Okay. You're in bed too. I'm beginning to resent beds. And my ancestors told me that I have to do a lot of sleeping this year. And I'm really resenting it now because I feel like it's stealing from my waking moments. So this is a new one. It's blue. I don't know what the I don't need rest, Mama. I have got to do recordings. Recovering from a really bad cough. At least you have a physical excuse. I have to do like 20 recordings. I'm not only recording for Patreon anymore, I'm also recording for YouTube. I am recording the Mothering Yourself, and I want to talk about how you can never give up on yourself no matter what you do when you are motherless. Hi, Claus, and I want to give my experiences of when I gave up on myself because life was so hard. I want to talk about how I tried to commit suicide. I did commit suicide. I failed when I was in my 20s at Southern New Hampshire University. What drove me to doing it? Those things have to be done in front of the camera, and the camera has to be live. And guess what? I'm in bed. I'm in bed. I hate it so much. Okay. I hate it. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna make lots of stuff with cream because that's the Bantu way. The Bantu to the south of Africa, we eat a lot of cream. We put that shit on everything, right? So I'm gonna make some lamb chops, which goes with my tribe, the Xhosa, and I'm gonna have some creamed vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, and potatoes. I'm gonna cream them, and we are in business. We are in business. Go, you think in the future you could do some counseling for us who were sexually abused as children? I was sexually abused as a child. So many times. So many. And so far, my ancestors haven't given me any counseling over it. But sexual abuse goes with being motherless. You do know that, right? It goes with being motherless and fatherless because you don't have any protection. Nobody protects you. No one gives a damn about you. Literally, psychologists say that. Psychologists say the child who is sexually abused is the one no one cares about. I was supposed to get my nails redone today to purple. Guess what? Well, you are a very strong, beautiful woman who has come so far from that. Mama, it's about choices. You know, thank you so much, Sunny. It's about choices. I was sexually abused to the point that when I was about 5, and I remembered this the other day, I was extremely promiscuous. I saw a boy, I wanted to have sex with him. I would chase him down. And I was between 4 and 5. So, anyway, I'm not very sexual anymore. I'm just not. And my ancestor said that's because you were introduced to sex with, thank you, Sonny, when you were a little girl, when you were a baby. So, what I've done is like turn away from it, right? Like, I have to have a reason. But I remember that I was like, oh my God, I remember. I remember. I remember. And I have to work on that. But this is why I guess I'm very hard on people. People will say, I did it because I was sexually abused. No, you did it because you wanted to. You did it because it was in you. You know, it goes with being parentless, guys. Sexual abuse goes with being parentless. And yes, I am going to talk about that. I am going to talk about it. Yeah, I think it's important that I do discuss it. When you are parentless, okay? When you are parentless, you're going to be sexually abused. You're going to be abused. I was so many times. It goes with the territory. It seriously goes with the territory. Why are you talking like that? Because that's my experience. Laura Omi, I was parentless and I was sexually abused. And the sexual abuse did not stop until I was 11 years old. No one saved me from the perpetrators. No one cared because I didn't have anyone who cared. I didn't have anyone who gave a damn. I didn't have anyone who came to protect me. But there's children on here. And I already, when you start a live, when you start a live on YouTube, they ask you, is this live fit for children? When I started this live, I said, no, this live is not fit for children because it isn't. Okay, so YouTube already knows that what I'm talking about is not fit for children. Why it's not fit for children, I don't know. Because I was sexually abused as a child. Had someone told me this was sexual abuse as a child, I might have stood up for myself. I didn't stand up for myself because I didn't even know. I know they are trolls. I know they are trolls, but they are giving me such amazing ways of thinking. Why aren't children not allowed to know that they have body, you know, what do they call it? Body autonomy, that nobody should touch your body, that no one should touch you. You know, why aren't we teaching children that? That this is your body. No one has a right to touch it. No one has a right to take off your clothes. that this is your body. And if someone does it, you should go and report them. Why aren't we teaching our children that? Because I wasn't taught that. And I didn't have a mother, I didn't have a father, and I was sexually abused. And I thought I deserved it. In fact, I thought it was normal. And now, in old age, I am saying to myself, wow, I knew nothing. I was just a piece of meat that was just being thrown about. Honestly. But yeah, when I got on this, I said, this live is not for children. Because anything that has to do with children, people can't comment. People need to train their daughters and their sons, because it's just not a girl issue. People need to train their sons, as well, that you have body autonomy. So anyway, African Jamaican girl, I am seriously going to do a video on how only the neglected, and this is true. This is even white man's scientific truth. That's what white psychiatry says. The ones who get physically and sexually abused are neglected. Neglected, unwanted, undesired by their parents. All those Epstein victims, unwanted, neglected, and uncared for. And that's why it happens to us. Okay. Go if you ever. What's there to read about? It's men and women who cannot control their weird, disgusting desires. They are predators. Psych PG, there are predators in this world. It's a jungle out there. There are predators. Okay. And predators are going to do that. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like that. There are predators and predators exist. Yes, John Benet, she was not cared for. She was neglected. No one gave a damn about her. And that's why that happened to her. John Benet Ramsey, I seriously thought her brother did it, but yeah, that's what I thought. But he had help. He had someone else. Chances are the Ramses just neglected their children altogether. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to try and get out. I'm covered by my father's energy right now. I'm covered by my father's energy right now. Can someone please block at GH-SC7PU? Please block her. That's why I got you out there. I got you out there to block the dogs. The dogs that are barking in the wrong house. I mean, I can do it. I can do it from here, but I want to block the dogs. I want to block the dogs because no, I'm Xhosa. I mustn't say that. We love dogs. Dogs are our ancestors. Okay. Uh, you had moderator channel on the other side. I will give it to you now if I can. Let's see. Add as yeah, somebody just block the dogs for me, please. Okay. So I was thinking, thank you. Yeah, somebody just block the dogs. Okay, African Jamaican girl, I just made you moderator. Please block at GHSSCZPU. Okay. Okay. So I have my remember the story. The story, guys. I read my mother lets my father go a couple of, I don't know when. Okay, guys. My father let my mother let my father out of her cage, and I realized that when I died, it was my mother who killed me. It wasn't Agnes. And when I died the second time, it was my mother who killed me. It wasn't Agnes. Because of the cage that she kept my father in, she put me in the same cage. And somehow I got loose, right? My mother has these cages. After I saw that, I realized that this woman is the devil herself. She is the devil. She is, the devil. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, okay, this person keeps coming up. Yeah, the asylums are being reopened. Okay, hi, user from chat. Okay, thank you. All right. So anyway, this that's what I really feared for my mother, right? I really, really feared for my mother. And I really feared my mother, not for my mother. This person, I just blocked them. And I really feared my mother for the first time in my life. I was finally standing in her truth, and her truth is evil. Yeah, she's the one who tried to kill me the second time. So she tried to kill me the first time, it didn't work. She did it again the second time, and somehow I survived. Anyway, I released my dad's energy right from the cage. Or she did. She released him, right? And she gave him to me. She said, "Here, your father." So then he was all black and angry and, dark. And then I did a ritual. I think it was yesterday. Because my ancestor said I have to cleanse him and I have to send him home. Do you remember when we did the ancestors? And I said to African Americans, you've got to remove your ancestors from the West and send them to the East, right? That I did a similar ritual to send my father to our ancestors, both our ancestors, right? But I had to clean his energy first. So then after I did that ritual, a few hours later, there was this energy above me, and it was at first dark, then it was getting lighter and lighter. And then I went to bed and it was all over my bed, and it was getting blue, lighter blue. And then I woke up today and now it was a light blue, but it was full of shooting stars all over. And of course, my ancestor said, "That's your dad. That's your father." So I woke up as usual at 7 to get on with my life. And I got so tired I couldn't even walk out of the bedroom. So I was told by my ancestors, go back to bed. So I came back to bed and I've been sleeping. I was sleeping until 1. And then I woke up and I was feeling weird. I'm still feeling weird, but sometimes talking it out helps me, right? I'm still feeling weird. So then I was like, and then now he's just still above, he's like all over me like the blue. I went to the bathroom and the energy came with me, so I guess when I go to my living room the energy will be with me. But you guys, what energies do we get from our parents? That's my question. What are your specific energies and then energies that you inherit from the parents. That's I'm so deadly curious because my ancestors said your dad is giving you back the energies that were stolen from you by your mother and her children. Energies he gave you while you were in the womb, right? So, guys, what energies do we inherit? I just need to know. I just need to know. What energies do we inherit? And what energies, basically, you're a soul by yourself, right? You're an independent soul by yourself. And then you are given to a couple by God. Like, here you go, make this soul, you know, create this soul into flesh. Then you go in there, right? But then by creating you, they put their energies on you as well. So that means that every time you are born, you are more than before you were born. Because you then took energies from all these people who birthed you. And that's why this is a very old soul, and this is a very young soul. Very young, meaning you were not born much. Very old, meaning you have been born for eons and eons and eons. But I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm just talking off the top of my head. What energies does a soul inherit from other energies? And what energies is the soul, is the original soul? You know, is it the same as having similar personality traits to a parent? It could be, but the problem with personality traits is that personality traits can also be learned. You can learn certain traits from your parents. Anyway, I'll find out. Somebody says they're interested to know about, I think it's some sort of blessing or certain parts of personality traits, resilience, with, for example. Yeah. The difference is, okay, let me just show you the difference in the energies. My stepdad, who I thought was my dad, he has a very dark jet black energy, and he spews gold stars. Yeah, from his dark energy comes gold stars, right? But he's dark. He's very, very dark. My dad, my biological dad, is very light, and he spews silver. And I always say my ancestors are silver. And he spews silver stars, right? Hi, bad girl night. It's like, I don't know. I mean, who cares? Who cares at this point? I'm so fucking confused. I don't even know why I'm here talking to you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And then I'll see you guys another time. I need it. Love you lots, guys. Bye.